Hey everybody, Ham here. I'm absolutely exhausted. It's about a quarter to 10 in the morning. I didn't go to bed till like after 2:30 and I was up at a quarter to 7. So I don't know what's that, like 4 hours of sleep, and then I had to get my kid ready for school. So I had a different idea for today's video, which maybe I'll do later. It's kind of funny. But I just wanted to do a quick video because I have to take my little butterball, my little butter beans, Butter, my cute little female French bulldog who is about to be 9 years old. She's doing really good, but we did find out she has a little bit of a thyroid problem. Chunky baby, runs in the family, I guess. So she started taking what most humans take. She's taking levothyroxine. So we're just going to get her blood work redone today. And this is like a giant flea somewhere, and yeah, it's like XXXL. Yeah, you could see my eyes like groggy as hell. So I'm taking her today just to get like blood work. I've never gotten blood work done for her, so we finally did it not too long ago, and we found that she has a little bit of an issue, which is fun, which happens in these kinds of dogs, especially as they get older. So I didn't feel like such a bad mom. um, so she's getting all looked at. She's been taking medicine, but they want to recheck her just to make sure she's on the right dose, whatever. And she's going to be on for the rest of her life, just like her mama. Only my condition's different. So anyway, I just wanted to say today, because I think yesterday was National Daughter Day, and Butter is my firstborn little girl, that I just wanted to talk about the love we have for our pets and the love I particularly have for my dog, and what that means to me, and like I know what it means to everybody else. So everyone has a story about maybe they rescued their pet, or it was the first time they were getting a dog or a cat, or maybe their pet had passed away, so now they like felt a void in their life and their home felt quiet, so they went out and got another one. Maybe you just have a ton of animals at home. Well, Butter was a special story. There was a really intense incident that happened within my family, and it left us all very broken, very separated, and it was a really big deal in a real situation. Very crazy, and things just came to a head, and Hero over here fixed the situation within my immediate family at the time. And so as kind of like a comfort from everything, plus I was graduating college at the time. It's funny, I shut these double doors and I can still hear her licking herself in the other room. She's so loud. Sounds like a little old man with problems. So, Butter. So, so it was kind of like a graduation slash Christmas slash like I'm sorry kind of gift. Because we all know purebred dogs can get really expensive. And my whole life, I was obsessed with bulldogs, like English bulldogs. Any dog with a flat face, right? It's so cute to me. Any animal like that, right? So I did my research, and I didn't want any kind of puppy mill situation, pet stores, especially if you're getting a purebred dog. I was like, I had the opportunity to finally get something that I always wanted my whole life. So I wanted to do it right. So I ended up finding an amazing breeder who actually interviewed me for half an hour to make sure that I was okay to sell her dogs to. That's how much she loved what she did and loved her animals. So I felt really comfortable with this particular breeder. Drove about 3 hours to their house, and I knew that I wanted that one. I remember I showed my sister, like, which one should I pick out? And we both at the same time said that one. And at the time, the breeder had named her Lulu. So we're like, Lulu. And drove there, picked her out, and she was so tiny. She came home with a little cupcake sweater. And she was such a quiet little sweet thing. And then as she got older, into her bigger puppy years, she gained her confidence and her, craziness. And used to run and do laps in the house. Now she's a little chunk and kind of, she does like little bits of play, and we go for walks. But So Butter, it's funny, like I would go to work and I thought more about like, oh my goodness, I'm leaving my dog at home, and I know we all feel this, like, oh, what are they doing? Are they okay being alone? Like you, like I, even though I have a kid, a child, I'm still always thinking like, is Butter okay? Like my thought process goes to my, maybe because I've had her longer, but you know, I think because of what she gives to me, even with pissing and shitting in the house at times, even with, you know, getting caught underneath our legs because a piece of food drops and she's literally like, you know, like the Three Stooges where they bend over and knock the other person, trip them over. She basically does it to us constantly. Even all now that she's all stinky because she's older and she lost a lot of fur on her belly, so she literally just is like, think of like sweaty armpits. We love her in our house, and like she's primarily my dog, but we all come to have made her like the family dog at the same time. So even like my siblings, when they come to visit with their kids love Butter. She's so sweet, such a gentle soul. And I swear, every time I hug her, I feel the stress and anxiety leave my heart. It's like she sucks it out of me. And I know we all have this, like, even like when I'm on social media, like all I care about are like animal posts, like doggy posts and things like that. Because at the end of the day, like that's really honestly what makes me so happy is having this little chunky dog. And I know they don't last forever, but just the experience I've had through my life, it's like literally the most love I've ever felt and ever known, ever. Like the most loyalty, just the most lack of like no judgment. You know, all animals, I know that we all feel this way about our animals, and I think today is just like an ode to that, like that forever love, that deep love, that comfort that animals bring. Butter, you are like so loud right now. I love it. I'm in a different room and my dad's home from work right now, so I don't want to walk over there with this camera because he is nosy. um, but like like this like hairstyle I got going on. It's really nice. It's really nice. Anyway, um, yeah. So Butter's always just been like in the front of my mind, and I'm always worried about like, is she lonely? Does she need a snuggle? Like, what's she up to? Like, our joke is that because when she sleeps, she curls up really tight, and when she opens up, it almost smells like pretzels or corn chips. So I joke because she sleeps all day because French bulldogs sleep like 18 hours a day. I joke that Butter works at the pretzel factory at night. You know, like the time to make the donuts guy. Time to make the pretzels. And then she comes home and she sleeps all day because she works the night shift. That's how she earns her keep. She works at the night shift at the pretzel slash corn chip factory. And it's been this ongoing thing since we got her. So she's honestly been. Oh my! Oh, I see you. Oh, she wants to come in. Let's try to get her in. Hold on. Oh, look at you. Look at that doggy. How much is that butter in the window? The one who does not have a tail. How much is that butter in the window? Yay, good stretching. I hope that butter's for sale. So basically, you know, I don't think anything can replace that loyalty and that love and that trust that we have for our animals. Even if they bite us or scratch us, like, we know they're just being animals. I don't think half of us actually care when that happens, unless it was something really violent and crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I've never had a pet my whole life. Like, I've had fish, and I had this one betta fish who I literally raised from like this big. Lived a full 2 years. Was Bubba Fish. So funny. It's like a little Japanese man who lived in a cave. Super cute. And that fish, it would live in a little cave, and it has little hands, little paws out like this. And it would come out of its little. I bought this like strawberry that I think was for like hamsters. And it would hide in there, like, 'cause they love like they used to live in mud. Betta fish are used to like small like little mud puddles. So he would hide in there, and then I'd call him to the tank. He'd come up like Mr. Miyagi or whatever, just like come up to the tank, and he would literally meet me at the glass and give me kisses. Such a beautiful red and blue. I had a big tank for him, so he got really big and beautiful. Oh, I love that fish. And when he died, I knew it was gonna happen because I think he got ick or something happened, and I wasn't treating whatever the issue was properly. I don't know if it was ick, but it was something that I was trying to treat, but the filtration system wasn't working, so it was unfortunate. But it was at that 2-year mark, and betta fish don't last much more than that. So if that, you're lucky. So yeah. So anyway, I think I just wanted to give an ode to pets and animals out there, or whether you have horses, pigs, goats, a French bulldog named Butter. I think our hearts, or if you don't have an animal, like I never had a dog and I always wanted one, but like still, like I don't ever actually owned one, so I didn't really know how to, like, what to expect, honestly, or like how much, because I'd go to other people's houses and like, they had stinky dog beds and stuff, and I'm like, really, how do you like deal with this? But at the end of the day, it's like your kid. Like if they stink or vomit or whatever, you still love them, and you still have, God, but you're so loud, and you still have this like really deep, like in my heart, like I care so much about her, and so much about her well-being, and just I don't care when just things happen. Like she's just like my little baby, and I think because of the amount of joy I get from her, it's like she could literally like crap on my face, and I'd be like, oh, it's okay, I love you. But anyways, this video is longer than it needed to be, a little bit of a rant, but happy days loving your pets. They definitely give a different kind of love than humans can, and it's a peaceful kind of love. It's a very calming kind of love, and the relationships we have are so unguarded and so pure, and we're very much ourselves when we have our pets. So I hope you could snuggle your little animal while you were watching this, unless you have a hedgehog or something with spikes or venomous teeth. And yeah, so everybody enjoy your animal. Gotta get Butter to the vet soon, so love you all. Bye, you look beautiful. Loving that smile. Mama's doing her diet thing. I still see chunky cheeks, but they're getting better. All right.